Baki Hanma and his brother Jack Hanma trained in two completely opposite ways. While Jack chased size using steroids and heavy weightlifting, Baki built his insane anime physique using almost entirely calisthenics and using no steroids at all. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why Baki's training program was so damn effective and how you can apply his training principles in real life. Let's get the obvious out of the way first. Just because an anime character trains a certain way in an anime doesn't mean it'll be the most effective training method in real life. At the end of the day, these stories are written by mangakas, and these mangakas might have not even touched a single weight in their life. But here's the thing. Baki's training actually holds some very valuable lessons, and in this video I'm going to break down exactly what we can learn from Baki's training and how he applied his training principles. The journey begins. When Baki first started working out as a kid, he did what almost any anime protagonist does in the beginning of their story. He started with the basics. No fancy machines, no secret techniques. All he did was raw rope climbs and push-ups. And honestly, this is a great combination since the push-ups hammered the chest and triceps, while the rope climbs hit the back and biceps. Now I know what you might be thinking. Noah, I don't exactly have a rope hanging from my living room that I can do rope climbs on. But this is no excuse. This is where pull-ups come in. They'll hit exactly the same muscles and they're far more practical than rope climbs. And for the push-ups, anyone watching this video should have access to a floor. If you don't have a floor, just do push-ups outside. If Baki can start here, so can you. But here's the thing. Baki didn't gain the ability to balance a handstand on his thumbs or strike the iconic Baki pose by just training pure push-ups. Yes, the push-ups and the rope climbs gave him a ton of general strength. However, Baki understood something that most people miss. Specificity. Think about it. You could do 1,000 push-ups in a row, and that still wouldn't mean that you could hold a handstand on your thumbs. To master a skill, you need to train movements that actually transfer to the skill that you're trying to learn. That's why if your goal is, let's say, handstand push-ups, you shouldn't just spam push-ups to get there. No. You should be training your balance, trying to learn the freestanding handstand, as well as training your shoulder strength by doing either pike push-ups or wall handstand push-ups. And if your goal is muscle-ups, you shouldn't only be training pull-ups, rather you should be doing negative muscle-ups, you should be doing explosive pull-ups, and so on and so on. If you want to start building a physique like Baki's, I've put a free workout program in the description that you can download. If you grab it, I'll also send you 21 ways in 21 days, where I'll send you a tip each day for 21 days on how you can improve your workouts. If you're interested, click the link in the description. Once Baki had mastered the basics, he knew he had to make his trainings harder. After all, doing endless rope climbs and push-ups would never give him the strength to take on his father, Yuri Hanma. That's when he started applying one of the most important principles in calisthenics and weight training in general: progressive overload. Now you might be thinking, but Noah, what about Saitama? He literally did 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run every single day, and that made him strong enough to be considered one of the strongest characters in all of anime. A little voice crack there. What I was saying is that while yes, it's true that Saitama got strong by just doing the same thing over and over, Saitama is an outlier, okay? You can't train like that to gain his type of strength. I can't train like that to get his strength. For the rest of us mortals, we have to train like Baki. And that means consistently pushing your limits. Let's say you can do 8 push-ups in your first workout. Great. Let your muscles recover, adapt, and next time you train, go for 9 reps. The goal is simple. Each session, try to beat your past self. That's how you level up in real life, 1 rep at a time. While Baki chose the hard and righteous path, his brother Jack Hanma went in the complete opposite direction. Jack was always a scrawny kid, desperate to catch up, so he decided to turn to shortcuts, steroids, experimental drugs, and even limb lengthening surgery. On the surface, it made him look bigger and more intimidating, however, it came at a massive cost. Every pill he swallowed, and every surgery that he endured, pushed him further and further away from what the human body was meant to handle. In real life, that sort of thing would wreck your organs, destroy your joints, and possibly even hinder you unable to walk ever again. Jack represents the quick fix, the easy road, while Baki represents the grind, the hard road that actually builds lasting strength. And that's the choice that you have too. Don't take shortcuts, pick the hard path and you'll thank yourself later. That's all for this video, guys. If you want to watch another one, this video will show you exactly how to build Baki's anime level demon back. That's it, see you in the next one.